Alright guys, so we were just about to end the hunt and we just spotted finally what we're after. A giant muley. He's way out there at about 250. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hunter Classic. This is the Hunter D33 and today we're going to be going after some mule deer bucks with my favorite rifle in the Hunter Classic. First off, I want to thank everybody for watching the video yesterday. It really was a special moment to take down that giant bull elk, and I'm really glad to see all you guys were at the premiere. So now, let's get started. So when I'm hunting for muley bucks, there's a couple different strategies I like to take. And when I'm hunting on the north end, I'll start over here, head all the way over towards kind of this point of shore here, and then I'll cut back over this direction, head all the way down to this point here. And if there's nothing there, I'll cover the edge of this beach here, pop up over here, and kind of zigzag around these areas here until somewhere hopefully we'll find some bucks. Now the way I normally find these bucks is not by running around and listening for a grunt. What I normally do is I'll start walking until I get to an opening or an area where I think is a really good spot that could have some bucks. Then I'll crouch, call a couple of times, and wait in that spot for a little bit. If I don't see anything or hear any action, then I'll move on and start walking, looking for tracks. Then I track them down, and normally it leads me to some bucks. Alright, so we just got eyes on our first group of muley bucks. It looks like 3 or 4 110, 120 muleys here. I don't see anything decent at all, but we'll get ready and see if anything big comes out. If not, I think we're going to take a shot. Alright, so we've been waiting a little bit now, and I don't see anything too big, so we're going to take a shot on this guy right here. Dropped him. Went for a neck bone, shoulder blade kind of shot. And here he is. Let's take a look. We were holding high for the shoulder blade neck area. It looks like we got shoulder blade, right lung. He scores 124.6. Not bad for our first buck of the hunt. Alright, so we just got eyes on a couple more bucks. And no, this is not the same group. We are way on the north end of the map right now. This one's a little bit better. We might go for a shot on this guy here. Went for kind of a neck lung shot, and we probably got lung, but he definitely took off pretty good. And he's down right there, so we must have got a single lung on that. Not one decent sized buck in that whole group. Alright, so he's standing right here, and it looks like intestine, so that must have been a liver shot. Either that or the 270 has that much knockdown power that it took him down within about 50 meters away. And here he is down right here. Let's pick him up. That was a liver shot. Shoulder blade, neck, and liver, and he scored 112. So still not that big, but another buck. Alright, well, we just caught back up to that group, and we have another buck out here. Went for a double lung shot on him, and I think we hit him pretty good. Well, he was standing right about here, and you can see there's some lung blood there, but you can actually see he's down right there. So he went probably 30, 40 meters. It must have been at least a single or double lung hit on him. Let's pick him up. Looks like it was actually a single lung hit. Shoulder blade single lung at 122. Took him down pretty quick, 4.6 seconds. And he scores 116. Alright, so we just got a call from another mule deer buck right here in front of us. And there he is. Another giant. Let's take a shot on him. Well, sort of a strange place for him to go down, but he's a strange buck in general, so let's pick him up. That was a straight intestine shot. At 18 meters out, he scores 104. Alright, so we just got eyes on another muley buck. This one's out here at about 150. And we're going to take a shot. Oh boy, went for a spine shot and we didn't get it. It might have dropped a little bit at that distance. Let's see what happens. Well, even though we didn't hit it that good, the 270 had plenty enough knockdown power to take down this muley. Let's pick him up. That shot was actually 200.4 meters out, and we're holding high on the shoulder blade spine area. So I would imagine it might have even dropped and hit lung, but apparently it hit nothing. Still took down this buck, and he scored 122.3, and I think this is our biggest buck so far. Oh, there he is. The biggest buck of the hunt. 130 to 160. And, I mean, he's a decent-sized buck, but he's not a giant. We're going to take a shot on him. And he's down. I've been tracking this buck for a long time, and I thought he had a chance at being at least like a 180 plus. But when I saw that minimum score estimate, I knew he was going down. Let's pick him up. And we got a double lung shot at 26.5. He scores 154. And he is the biggest buck of the hunt. And we're going to go with that for a trophy shot for now. Alright, so we just got eyes on another decent muley buck. He's right here. Looks to be about a 140s, 150s. Let's get ready and take a shot. Went for a heart shot, and that didn't work out so good. Alright, here he is. Let's pick him up. Yeah, we hit a little bit too low. Just missed the heart on that. And he scores 149. Pretty decent sized buck. Let's take a look at him. He actually has a nice drop time on the one side there. Pretty cool. And we just got eyes on another decent buck. And he is down. Alright, let's pick him up. And we got shoulder blade double lung. He scores 153. Alright, well this might not be a mule deer, but that is definitely not a small buck. He is a huge whitetail, and he's out there at about 200 meters out. We're going to see if we can't take a shot. Alright, here we go. Absolutely centered him. He is hammered. Big whitetail hit. I believe he's a big high rack as well. Alright, well there he is. Let's take a look at him. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. Definitely an awesome high rack buck. I don't think he's a 7x7. He looks like he's a 6x6. Yeah, I think he's a 6x6, but still awesome high rack buck. Should be a 160 plus. Let's pick him up. And the shot was 224.2 meters out. He scores 159.1. And we're definitely going to get a trophy shot at him. He's not quite a mounter because we do have a couple of 159s already. But we're going to get a trophy shot. You know what? We might get him mounted. That's a really cool looking buck. It really is. And I only have like one or two that have this type of a rack. So I think we might end up getting this buck mounted. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say no with a rack like that. So I think we're going to get him mounted for sure. Let's do it. That's a pretty nice coyote. It looks like we have a 50 plus coyote out here. We're going to take a shot. And he's down. Alright, here's our coyote. Let's pick him up. That was a 163.1 meter double lung shot on him. He scores 52.5. Well, that's something you don't see over there. That's a 160s, 180s whitetail shed right there. Let's pick it up and see what it's going to score. And it's going to score 187. That's a 187 shed from a whitetail. Alright, so there's got to be bigger bucks than this one out here. I've already passed up 3 of them, but this time, we're not passing them up. I feel like we keep passing them up, and we keep finding more and more of the same style buck. So maybe if we start taking some out, maybe we'll find one of the big ones. Alright, let's pick them up. Yep, went right through the skull, shoulder blade, and lung. He scores 105.8. Alright, so it looks like we just got eyes on a decent buck here. This one looks a little bit better than the last one. 130 to 155 on him, and we're going to take a shot. Perfect shot. He is down. Alright, here he is. Let's take a look at him. Looks like he has a couple of stickers on him as well. We made a 96 meter heart and right lung shot. He scores 145. Just want to take a look at that sticker there. Sometimes they're pretty unique looking, and even though they're only a 140 score, they could be a mounter. Pretty cool, but I think we're going to pass. Alright guys, so we were just about to end the hunt, and we just spotted finally what we're after. A giant muley. He's way out there at about 250, maybe even 300. He's surrounded by a couple other muleys as well, and there's a whitetail there, but that's the one we want. That is an absolute giant buck. Look at the size of this buck. It says 170 to 200 on him, but he's a giant. We've been hunting for a long time now to try and find something that's going to be at least 160 plus, and I think we finally had it happen. Let's wait for him to stop. And he's down. Perfect shot. Something was about to attack us, actually. I don't know if it was going to attack us or what was going on. I think there was a... Oh, it looks like there's a white-tailed doe there. I thought there was a feral hog next to us, so I didn't want that to come attack us. But luckily, we made it happen. We got a nice shot and a big muley down. finally, the patience paid off, and we found one. It looks like he has a little sticker there, but he still should be a pretty good one. Made a 50.9 meter heart left lung stomach shot. Perfect shot. He scores 180.4. Awesome Mule Buck. That's exactly what we were looking for the last 2 days. So that's actually the reason why I didn't put a video up yesterday, because I hunted almost all day to try and find something that was a little bit bigger than a 160s buck, and it just didn't happen. I wasn't going to put up a video with a bunch of just decent bucks and a bunch of scrubbers, so finally we ended up getting a trophy muley here, and that's an awesome buck. A 180s muley. I am very happy with him, and this actually to me is more like a 200 plus muley because how much effort and time you put into finding him, and it was really worth it in the end. He's not quite big enough to get mounted because we already do have a couple of 220s mounted right now and a 200 mounted, but I still think that's going to be a pretty awesome way to end this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.